All right, guys, we're back with top 8 Edison Format Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got myself on the left playing Vayu Turbo versus my good friend Jimmy Nguyen's back playing Edison again after a long hiatus. He's playing Crystal Seer, Hero Beat. We both went X1 and Swiss, so Jimmy's got one win on the channel. We'll see how he does. We'll see if he's a little bit rusty. He just hasn't been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, but glad to have him back. Some of you guys may know he was my teammate in the when we paired up at the 3v3 in Las Vegas, Ultimate Time Wizard. Jimmy was our GOAT player, and we came so close to topping. We got, 14th. We lost on the bubble. And here, Jimmy Regeki breaks, pitches Gilman to pop my Sirocco. Yeah, so far, Jimmy won once on the channel, and then he stopped playing after his one win. I think maybe he just wanted to get one win. He's like, all right, I'm taking a break. And for those of you who don't know, Jimmy's been to Worlds twice in 2014 and 2016. Here he flips Crystal Seer. So Crystal Seer, you look at the top 2 cards of your deck, and then you put 1 on the bottom. And you don't have to reveal them to your opponent. It's not like a pot of duality or something like that. Anyways. So Jimmy's deck is interesting because the Hero Beat decks I've seen with Crystal Seer, they usually don't play Diva. Crystal Seer is their only water, but Jimmy's playing both. I think that I will give him this. I will give Crystal Seer this. I feel it's a really good card going first. It's just terrible going second. But you could say the same thing about Raiko and Hamster. That's the only reason I don't like the card. I remember my friend Josh J was also on this deck for a bit. He did pretty well with it. Anyway, we'll see. Anyways, now Jimmy sets a third back row. So you guys saw me set 4 first turn. And I remember my back rows because this tournament was not that long ago. So my back rows are Double Oppression, Solemn, and yes, Double Oppression, Solemn, and what's the other card? Return. So my hand's not that good. So here, Jimmy's not afraid of my other back row, so he just MSTs my D-Prison, which was a new one. I actually clogged my back rows, but I was planning to D-Prison something. And then now he summons Ocean. So yeah, he's probably not afraid of anything here. Let's see if he attacks. So switches Crystal Seer. Yeah, there's no point to. You already MST'd my D-Prison, so yeah, just go ahead and hit with everything. So now here comes Upstart. So if I don't get rid of this Ocean, he's going to bounce back the Stratos and probably going to try to snipe one of my back rows. So Ocean, bounce back Stratos. He resummons Stratos, and let's see, what's he going to target? All right, so he's going to roll the dice and snipes. Okay, so at least he hit one of my oppressions, which there was 2 back there, so it was a 50-50. What will Jimmy do? So Ocean attack, Hamster, so Jimmy will take 300. And now I must choose. He's going to attack with Strato, so which one will I pop? Will I go for a monster or will I go for a back row? I have Solemn, Return, but I guess it comes down to, well, I can't have to target first. All right, so Raiko is going to flip, and let's see. Come on, Vayu. Upstart, Caius, and Trooper. No. I was only on 1 Caius that day. So I hit his Starlight Road. Wow, what a bad hit. Okay, so he set the new one. I wonder what that other back row is that I didn't hit with the Raiko. So Greffer, Pitch Plague. Okay, so now my Bayou is live. And I have Return, so we go Vayu and Sirocco. Get Arm Wing. And here Jimmy bottomlesses. So now I have to decide, do I want to Solemn? And like, if I don't have to Solemn, but then I feel like I have no offense. Like he can't deal with my hamster, but he can easily run it over with Alias. If I'm sure he has one in his hand. So see, you can see here I'm just highly debating. But now I'm paying half my life, so I'm at, and then he solemns me back. So I missed the solemn. If only I would have hit that. See, I say this all the time. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes just comes down to 50-50s. If I Raiko that solemn, I'm in a great spot. Now I can run over his Stratos, run over his Ocean, and I'm good. But I missed the dang solemn. Okay, so 200, and we're at 4150. Now some people would argue is that solemn shouldn't even be in my deck, and I might try it out. I might start testing without solemn in my deck. All right, so he runs over Hamster, runs over Grepher. So remember, now my cards are Oppression and Return. So I have a play where I can like return, make Black Rose, and have an Armed Wing to his top decking. But if he has Miracle, I'm just cooked. But I'm at what? I'm at like a 27. So that's game on board. I have to do something, or I lose, because he's just going to attack me for game. I could just pass and then return when he attacks. So I upstart to see if I draw anything, if it changes my options, like if I draw an Armageddon Knight or something, I don't know. Okay. I don't know Jimmy's cards. But so far, Jimmy's playing well. I know he hasn't played in a while. I feel like Jimmy's technical play has always been like his strength. Because like I said, I sat next to him because I was the Edison player at Vegas, and he sat next to me, obviously playing Go, and he played pretty well. All right, so here I flipped the return, so I'm going to go for the Black Rose play. And just bomb the field. I could have maybe just gone for like a level 7 play and attack over the Alias, but what if he has Honest? I just lose to Honest, so I chose just to bomb the field and just hope this Arm Wing gets me there, but he has a lot of outs. He can like summon Diva, he can summon Miracle, so yeah, there was not much I could have done there. I don't think. And yeah, I attacked him, so let's see what else Jimmy's got. I'm at 1350 to his 2850. Jimmy's thinking he's got 3 cards, so maybe he doesn't have the Miracle. I think if he had Miracle, he should just slam it down. He does have Miracle. What took you so long, Jimmy? Come on, man. I'm top decking, and I already know what it is. And here comes Bubble Man. So that's a 3,000 0, and then I think that's game. Yeah, it's game. So I think that's why he took a long time. He wanted to make sure it was game. So Jimmy takes game 1. 1 win away from top 4, or will I pull off the backdoor 2-0 and knock out my former teammate? What's funny is John Vigil, some of you guys who know John, he's got like the 3rd most wins on the channel. He was also my teammate. That was our team. And I beat John on camera round 4. But we all made top 8, so that was a fun event, guys. If they have another one of those Ultimate Time Wizard 3 days, I highly recommend you guys go. It was one of the most fun experiences I've ever had playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because especially if you're the middle, because I got to watch Tengu, Go, and my own Edison match. So maybe I'm spoiled because I was in the middle. Versus if you're like playing Tengu or Go, it's maybe not as fun. Anyway, here Jimmy summons Gilman tries to attack over my Armageddon Knight. So what's funny is normally I side out Caius in this matchup, but since Jimmy's on the Crystal Seer, I decided to keep it in, and I'm only on 1 Caius. That's why I kept it in. Anyway, here comes the Caius, the Gilman, and Jimmy Chalice is my Caius. So I think he did. I guess yeah. Caius was for the Chalice was for like the Raikos and stuff. So here Caius attacks over Gilman for 700. Oh no, it's at 28. So he takes 11 from the Gilman. So I think Jimmy's actually heavily sided for this deck. Like, he cited in Chalice, he cited in Nobleman, and he cited in Shadow Mirror. Okay, let's see what will Jimmy do. Here comes E-Call from Jimmy. And Jimmy searches Stratos. Stratos effect. Alright, so what's he going to get off the Stratos? Obviously Alias. He could have gotten Ocean sometimes if you need the water monster from Miracle Fusion. So how can he deal with my Caius? I wonder if Jimmy's on Skyscraper. I think last time when he won, he was on Skyscraper. And he's going to flip the Miracle. Gets rid of my... Or he's going to try to attack over my Caius. So he searched Alias. So I deprison the 0. And then he gets rid of my Caius. But at least he doesn't have another water for... if he draws a second Miracle. Okay, so I set. So I actually side in to my bodies in this matchup. I did draw both of them though. So here, he Noblemans my Hamster. I believe it's Hamster. It could be Raikou. I don't remember. So I pay 1,500 life points. So we're at what? 65 to... And now Hamster's going to trigger. I'm going to get Raikou. I mean, I want to see my body, especially going second, so I'm not really... Yeah, it sucks drawing 2 of them, but... It's not going to happen often where you open both of my bodies you sided in. Okay, so... Jimmy's left with like 3 cards in hand. Let's see what's going to happen here. So we summon Armageddon Knight. We have nothing to send, and we send Plague. So Plague. I guess that was the only play. Arma for Plague. And then top for Plague. I guess I don't want to use my Raikou. Yeah, top for Plague. And looks like we're going for Goyo. So I'm trying to go for Goyo and just see if he has the Honest. So Jimmy does not have the Honest, so we'll take the Alias. And now I'm not worried about Miracle. I have a Raikou set, a back row, a Goyo, and an Alias he has to deal with. So I feel like I'm in an okay spot. Depending on what he does. So remember, I have another My Body set. So if he summons Diva and tries to run over my Goyo with Catastor, I can My Body it, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can My Body Catastor. Unless it's activating the damage step. I don't remember. I don't think so. No, it doesn't. I have to read Catastor. So there's the Diva. I should have a Catastor right here. I don't remember when the Catastor activates. Sorry, guys. I want to read it. Where's Catastor? At the start of the damage step. Ooh, so maybe you can't My Body Catastor. Never mind. So Jimmy summons Diva, gets another Diva. Sets 2, special summons Bubble Man. Synchros with the Bubble Man for... So Jimmy's on Bubble Man and Ocean. That's interesting. So he summons Brio. Now synchros with the Brio for Stardust. And now flips Miracle Fusion. So remember, I have My Body, which My Body doesn't really do much right here. So he's checking my graveyard. Yeah, I'm at 55 to 8,000. So Ab-Zero attacks Goyo. So he's going to take 300. Yeah, he's going to take 300. and wipes my whole field. Yeah, 0 is gonna wipe, get rid of my Raikou and my Alias. So let's see if Jimmy attacks with Stardust, and he does attack with Stardust. So yeah, I'm in a bad spot. All I have is a my body staring. I remember my hand. I'm pretty sure my hand is my body, dust, and heavy storm. And he attacks with Stardust. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's my hand. My body, heavy, dust, with a Stardust face up on the field. Okay, so I set a monster and pass. So now Jimmy's got... We're even in cards. It's just all my cards are dead while all his cards are good. That's the, like, only issue. All right, let's see if I can get out of this. Brain Control. Special Cyber Dragon in defense. Set the bluffed heavy. And Jimmy looks like he's going to end phase Hero Blast. I'm at 15. He summons Alias. Dang, I should have summoned Cyber Dragon in attack mode. I was trying to save life points. So I dust a back row. Basically, I'm just trying not to lose this turn, hoping he negates it. So he negated it because it was Shadow Mirror. He's trying to protect his Shadow Mirror. And end phase, bring back Stardust. And now I upstart him. Second upstart, third upstart. You guys see that? You see I'm laughing. How does that happen? I upstarted into the other 3 upstarts. So here Jimmy summons Alias. And I can't even pay 15 for my body. I'm at exactly 15. Actually, I think I can pay it, and I'll just kill myself, right? Yeah, I could have. Yeah, you can see right there. See, I just didn't draw that well. Congrats to Jimmy moving on to top 4. Hopefully, I hope Jimmy continues playing Edison, because I think I love playing against him. He's a great player, in my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back soon for Top Cut. Bye, guys.